So I've got my matcha here. So good. I know you probably heard me rant about matcha so much, but this is one of my favorite matcha brands actually. It's on Amazon. It's pretty affordable for what you get. This one's from Matcha, and it's very similar in taste to Mizuba matcha, and it's like very buttery and smooth and a little nutty, which is my favorite kind of tasting notes in matcha, and it's also very creamy. It's just really good. So I will put my favorite matchas on screen if you care. So today I actually have an order that I need to pack, but then yesterday I realized that I'm all out of my thank you cards. What that means is it's time to print more. And usually every season or so I like to just switch up my thank you cards, and I think since we are going into the tail end of summer into fall, I thought it would be a fun idea to use my sunflower pattern for this season's thank you card until we reach like peak fall. So I think I'm going to design that this morning and print that out and then pack up the order, and then I'll have some new fresh thank you cards to go out for the future orders. I will also like to do a bit of art making as well. For the past, honestly, since the start of this year, I have been working exclusively on my iPad, which I'm not very happy about because I feel like I want my art to be more mixed media. So I want to paint more and use colored pencils and just like markers and like these different mediums in my art. So I just feel like lately I've been just working so much on the iPad, and I'm getting to the point where it's just starting to feel I just feel very stagnant in my art practice right now. So I've been just trying to come up with ideas, and one thing I really want to do is paint more. And so I actually started a sketch. I actually think it's going to be a new series of art that I want to create, or a series of illustrations I want to create, and then I can potentially make them into art prints. But essentially it's sort of this idea of having different packaging cans and then having like plants out of that. So this is one idea. It's like a tomato can, which I've actually done before. Okay, this is my tomato soup can flower sticker, and as you can see, it just has like these pink flowers coming out of this tomato can. So that's essentially the idea, but just in a larger scale, and just have like different plants. I feel like that's very much me because I love packaging and I love plants. So I just feel like it's like combining to my two favorite passions into one. And I really, really, really would love to paint this one. So what I usually do for sketches that I want to turn into paintings, I always try to like plan the colors out first. I don't know why, I just feel like it helps me to be more excited to paint it if I already know that I've like an idea of the colors that I want to paint with. And then of course I can always change my mind if I need to. If I feel energized enough today, I might do that today, but I feel like I've just been having a weird allergy sort of flare up because I've just not felt great the past 2 days. So we'll see, pending on that one. But I'm gonna stop yapping and create these thank you cards and print them out so that we can pack this order together. we have our thank you cards printed, and I also wanted to show you guys that my thank you card actually matched my Kindle, because I love to change out the back of my Kindle every season as well. So I had this like sunflower one on for the summertime, and they are matching. I am going to pack this order now. So it is post lunch break, and I made myself a second matcha of the day. This one is lavender honey, and it's been my favorite flavor. It's been my favorite flavor lately. It is so good. There's just something about lavender and honey combination that's just so perfect. So I actually got another order, and I think I've definitely gotten a spike in orders this week just because I've been running a 15% sale on my Etsy to celebrate 2 years of opening my Etsy shop. So it seems like people are really taking advantage of that, and that makes me so happy. So I'm going to go ahead and pack up that order as well. So I think the last time I even worked in my sketchbook was in January. So it's been many months since I've touched a paintbrush, since I've squeezed open a paint tube. And I think the longer you spend away from the sketchbook, at least that I found, the harder it is to actually come back to it. And so I felt like I spent the past few months like agonizing over wanting to come back to the sketchbook, but feeling this fear and this hesitation. And yesterday I was like, no more. I'm finally going to take out my paints again. I'm going to take out my sketchbook, and I am just going to let myself have some fun and not care about too much about the final result. I just really was so desperate just to move some paint around, and I had so much fun with this little sunflower painting. And interestingly enough, I feel like a lot of times when we talk about inspiration, we often talk about like finding inspiration online. So like I'm a avid Pinterest addict. I'm on Pinterest almost every single day, and I do find a lot of inspiration there, but I think there's something so special about finding inspiration around you. And so I had like these sunflowers my mom planted in the garden, and they've recently sprung up, and I was like, you know what, that's gonna be what I'm gonna draw in my sketchbook. And I don't know, I've just like been loving sunflowers lately. Even my thank you card is like sunflowers right now. So I feel like this was very fitting. And if you like know my art, I love designing little stamps, and a lot of times I like to do like botanical stamps, so I'll have like different flowers and stuff. And so I thought, why not make a sunflower botanical stamp? So that is what I painted, and it's pink and yellow because I really have been loving that combination lately. Just 27, just to represent me right now, I guess. But yeah, that's how that piece turned out, and I'm thinking that I'm going to probably digitize this and make it into a sticker. Do let me know if that's something you would be interested in. I feel like I love to turn my sketchbook paintings in stickers, and I think it's really fun. So maybe I will turn this one into a sticker and have that in the shop. But anyways, I actually have an order that I need to print and pack today, but I'm happy that I finally have some art, like actual traditional art content in my videos again, because it's just been too long. It's been too long since I've had like a nice cozy painting session on here. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I hope if anything this inspires you to find inspiration around you, like maybe even on your walks, like taking notice of different things that you could potentially draw and find inspiration from for your art. We've packed our order and it's ready to go, and I just wanted to close out the video by just saying thank you so much. If you've ever watched my video and decided to make a purchase, of course every person that watches this video is already such a huge blessing, and I'm so thankful for each and every one of you. You guys are so kind, and I'm so lucky and thankful to have you as my community here on YouTube. So thank you so much for watching these videos, for encouraging me, for just like leaving a comment, all the things that you do. Thank you so much, and truly wouldn't be able to do any of this without you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Stay cozy. Bye.